Today's video is presented by a UK-born global traveller with 4 continents and 23 countries travel experience.
Hi, I'm Olivia and I am the saucy sidekick assisting in today's presentation. London is a global city with a vibrant cosmopolitan hub that blends history with modern energy and architecture. Endless opportunities exist for the traveller: world-class museums, excellent dining options, theatre shows and cultural attractions. Planning a vacation can be tricky and time-consuming without a bit of help. Here are some tips and tricks for overall travel planning that we use in our travel planning. Peter, since you have travelled quite a bit around the world, what is your opinion on the best time to visit the UK?
By far, based upon my trips to the UK, I would have to say the best time is the shoulder season. The temperatures are moderate and the crowds are thinner. It makes for a much more enjoyable vacation experience.
So apart from the temperatures and the crowds, what are the other benefits of the shoulder season?
Well, overall you face smaller lines to get into cultural attractions, theatres, restaurants, and it is much easier to get around the city.
For our next trip, I used popular internet tools like Skyscanner and Expedia to select cheaper flights that leave midweek.
Can we afford another trip in next year's budget?
Don't worry, I will work overtime. For accommodation, we use a good, better, best philosophy. We start out with the good accommodation first. The hotel would tick off most of our requirements for transportation proximity, location to attractions that we want to see, comfort level and pricing. For the better category, we look for more emphasis on location and comfort. We are jumping a price level. For the best category, we place greatest emphasis on comfort, hotel amenities, and a world-class view. We tend to stay in this category for 2 nights only, and this is a great way to end your vacation. The best strategy is to set up price targets for yourself, to see which hotels fit into the good, better, best categories. London can be an expensive city, so a bit of Google research and YouTube viewing will help you immensely.
Olivia, you've been to London a few times. What are some good choices to get around London?
London is a travel-friendly city. The strategy is to map all of the attractions you want to see, group them by general location. Google Maps is definitely your friend here. Visitors get around London by using the tube, vehicle hire like Uber or a London taxicab, or by walking.
One of the most popular options is the London Tube. This is low cost and goes everywhere in London. Best bet is to travel off peak hours to avoid the commuter crowds. If your navigation skills are subpar or you have difficulty using subway maps, I would recommend another travel option.
One of my favorite options is by a London taxicab. It is so iconic, easy to get in and out of, especially when we are going to the theatre and I have a sexy dress on.
Okay, Olivia, let's keep it PG on your sexy dresses.
And options for visitors is to walk around London. A good option depending on your fitness level. My preference is to get a taxi or Uber to the general area, then walk.
Let's talk about London attractions. The good, bad and ugly. Before then, let's talk about basic strategy for sightseeing.
Usually in a new city, I divide my days up as a general strategy. For 1 week in a city, I allocate 1 day for travel and jet lag, 4 days for planned activities, 1 day for impulse activities, and 1 other day aside as a redo in case of cancellations or weather. London has some great museums and art galleries, such as the British Museum and the Tate Modern Gallery. Usually these are free, or a small donation is requested. We save this type of activity for rainy days.
Olivia, some of viewers are on a budget. So what attractions are worth the admission price and some good ones that are free?
Yes, the major attractions do charge for admissions and tours. St Paul's Cathedral, Westminster Abbey, the Tower of London, and Buckingham Palace. The costs can quickly add up. There are some interesting and free alternatives: attending choir practice at Westminster Abbey, walking along Regent's Canal, finding the Knights Templar Church, visiting 221B Baker Street. There are many opportunities.
Or maybe a walk on the Tower Bridge.
My favorite is the London Theatre District. World-class productions coupled with low pricing to see a show. A must-see when visiting London.
Yes, my favorite too. Cheaper to see a show in London than Toronto or New York. Food is definitely category. Fish and chips along with a pint of British beer always hits the spot. On one of our splurge days we went to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, which was well worth it.
The Gordon Ramsay 1896 restaurant was fabulous, even if it was a bit pricey. But all in all, I am a cheap date, so a Cornish pasty is very, very satisfying.
Olivia, you are easy to please in the food department. Tell our viewers how to save on their London food costs when visiting.
Okay, I confess I am a cheap date. So to afford our London theatre tickets, we cut corners on our breakfast and lunch. Try grabbing a sandwich or other prepared foods at Marks and Spencer's or Pret a Manger. Before we go, yes, London is definitely worth a visit, a must-see of the world's greatest cities. Peter and I would like to thank you for viewing our travel vlog. More travel adventures await in Europe and the world beyond.